Hello and welcome to day 13 of Ohso Your January. Thank you once again for joining me. Today we're going to be doing our weekly journaling. So it'll be similar to last week's journaling. We're just going to be looking at a slightly different topic. So we are going to start with the gratitude, which I always start with. And we're going to look at something that we're grateful for that's happened in the last 24 hours. Some things are usually something small, something that we are grateful for that's happened in the last 7 days since we last wrote our journal, and then you might want to write down a big thing. It may be the same as last week, where you may be now maybe more aware and may think of something else. So I'm going to do that with you. So you just want to write down something from the last 24 hours, something from the last 7 days, and then a big thing. If there's more than one, then do more than one thing for each of those categories. So you might want to pause the video if you haven't finished. I didn't give you much time there, or you may have written your things down. So the next thing that I want to look at or think about is really how you are feeling, how you're feeling physically, how you are feeling, well, in the physical sense. So you might want to close your eyes, just take a couple of breaths and just scan your body from head to toe and just really mindful of how you are feeling. So just close our eyes, take a couple of breaths. And then just writing down how you're feeling physically. So I'll just share one of those with me because it surprised me. But one of the things I just wrote down there was thirsty. Sometimes I just don't realise that I'm thirsty. I haven't had a drink for hours. And actually I'll go and have a drink after this. So it's a really good, and I've got other things there as well. One being tired, as I've been out partying all weekend. But it's just a really good way to just tune in with yourself and to notice how you're feeling. But also, if we're writing this into a journal or a notepad, we can kind of start to see these patterns, and you can start to see, if you're constantly feeling tired, maybe you need to get more sleep. And it's just, again, being mindful and bringing your awareness to how you are feeling. The next thing I would like us to write down or think about is how we feel emotionally. So maybe we're feeling happy or excited, maybe we're feeling anxious or worried. And again, just bringing your awareness to that. So if we just write down how we're feeling emotionally. And then when we tune into these feelings, these emotions, we really then want to have a think about what has made us feel this way. And again, this is a really good way of noticing patterns. So going back through the book, how are you feeling? What made you feel like that? And it will help you to increase certain behaviours that are causing positive emotions, and to maybe think about cutting out those things that are causing negative emotions. So yeah, just asking yourself, what has made me feel like this? And write that down. And then hopefully you've had enough time to write something down there. Again, if not, just pause the video. I've got 2 more things, and these are the same as we did last week, but I like to repeat these as much as possible. So something that I'm going to do for myself. So if you watched last week's video, there's really something that is for you. It's food for your soul. It's something that makes you feel relaxed or comfortable or happy, or something that's just for you. Going and watching your favourite TV programme, or I don't know, going and having some chocolates, or making yourself a cup of tea, reading your book, going for a walk, whatever it is, there's something that's for you. It's not for somebody else. It's not indirectly for you. Let this be something that is 100% for you, and then just really commit to doing that thing, either today or tomorrow, depending on what time you're watching the video. And then for the final thing, again, we did this last week, it's your positive affirmation or intention. So it might be something starting with I am, and this is the positive affirmation, or it might be something that's starting I will, and this will be an intention. It's something that you can just keep repeating to yourself, and the more you repeat this to yourself, the more it becomes reality. It's just such a strong practice. So you may find that it's the same as you wrote last week. You may find that it's something different, and then you might see those affirmations or intentions changing depending on the way that you're physically and emotionally feeling that day. And again, you can start to notice patterns and what's good for the soul and what's not. So I hope you enjoyed that. You may need a bit more time to finish off. You may decide that, or you may find that the bulleting it works for you, and you may find that a lot of the time the bulleting works, but other times this thought and this mindfulness and this kind of going inside of you will spark off the desire to write more. So you might want to really go into detail about what you want to do or why you feel the way you do. It may make you want to document some of the things that you've been doing in a more detailed journaling fashion. So yeah, just kind of to start with the bullet points. I just find that the easiest way to get these things onto paper. But if that sparks off a more in-depth journaling, then do what feels right for you. I hope you have an amazing day, and we are going to be doing our yin tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow for yin. Take care. Bye.